Hello everyone. Try and organize my life here. God, can you see me? Why is it so dark? Okay, there we go. Hi, hello, welcome to the East Coast now. I was just in California for about 10 days, I think. And if you are a My Chemical Romance fan, my friends and I went to a bunch of shows. Well, only two, but it felt like a lifetime. And if you want to see that, I'll post that on my main channel, which is Cari Cakes. I'll link it down below. But I made it last night. We are in Pennsylvania. It is, I mean, autumn paradise. It's gorgeous. But I have some work I need to catch up on, and it ties into this video because first things first, I need to post some things regarding we're doing another group trip. We are going to Japan in April, which is already filled, but I really wanted to go to Iceland, and we finally organized that trip, and it's going to work out, and it's going to be in August. So I have to do some work to set that up. We're going to be announcing it in a couple days, so by the time this is up, it's probably already out, but I'll link that down below as well. But what I want to talk to you about is we're going on a Japan trip, and I haven't been to Japan since the very beginning of COVID. It means I haven't practiced my Japanese in a really long time. So I have been trying my best to get back to that level. I had like survival level Japanese. I studied it for a few years, and I could like hold my own when I went to Japan, but no longer. So I do want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Rosetta Stone. I have talked about it on my main channel before, but I've literally used Rosetta Stone for like 10 years. Back when they used to, you could buy like the giant thing of CDs. Back then, you had to choose what language you wanted to study, but now they have this thing where you can get the lifetime membership and you can switch languages. You have access to every language that they offer. They offer everything from like Arabic to, I think they even have like Swedish and Irish. They have Korean. I use it for Japanese. I used it for French and Italian when I was trying to figure my life out for that Europe trip. You can use it on all different devices. I have it on my phone. You can do it on your desktop. You can just go to rosettastone.com. It's really wonderful, and especially if you just like are interested in languages and maybe 10 years from now you want to start learning Farsi, you can do that. But they do also have a monthly plan if you just want to kind of try it out. But right now the lifetime offer is $179 versus the usual $299. So definitely click that link down below. On my phone, I'm still logged into Italian because that's what I was studying. Oh, it's completed. Damn. See, I'm telling you, I studied, guys. Let me do greetings and introductions. They also have a pronunciation guide now, which is cool. They can like, you can talk to it. Un uomo e un cane. Un uomo e un cane is a man and a dog. Un uomo e un cane. Una donna e il suo cane. Una donna e il suo cane. E il suo cavallo. Un poliziotto e il suo cavallo. See? I can speak Italian. It just took a couple minutes. So again, that discount on the lifetime subscription will be down in the description box. Thank you, Rosetta Stone, for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in traveling to Japan or Iceland, you can also check links down below and maybe study some Japanese with me. I'm gonna do that, and then where's my actual... Oh, okay. On the airplane, just a reading update. On the airplane, I haven't finished it yet. I'm almost done with Bliss Montage by Ling, and I read Severance right before the pandemic or something, and I really loved it, but I would say I might feel a little differently now because it is kind of about, well, it is about like a pandemic, but I thought that their writing was incredible. So when I saw Bliss Montage, first of all, that cover is phenomenal. But this is a collection of short stories, and I like everything. I was like, cover, short stories, Ling Ma, yes please. It's all very almost touching on like magical realism. The stories are vaguely connected to each other. I really love them. Like I said, it's 100 pages. I think I'm on 63 out of 107. Really enjoying it. So if you're looking for some kind of contemporary, a little surreal short stories, if you've wanted to read Ling and you're scared of Severance right now, Bliss Montage, really good. I think I want to get a physical copy because it's just one that I want to underline. I don't really annotate my books, but I just kind of highlight lines that kind of stick with me, and this is a book that I would want to do that with. So highly recommend. But what I'm going to be reading today with you and me is a book that I purchased because I trust you guys that much. The amount of comments I have gotten to read Belladonna by Addalyn Grace, this one. You guys have been on me for so long and I've seen this all over the place, so I am going to start it. So I will start that today. It's gonna clear up and actually be beautiful while I'm out here, but today is just a kind of gloomy, rainy day, and I fell asleep with wet hair and I'm very tired, so I'm feeling just like I want to rest, feeling almost like a little cold. So today's gonna be a cozy reading day, and it started with the cry of a baby. Swaddled in a crimson gown, bold as blood, Signa Farrow was the most striking 2-month-old at the party, and her mother intended to prove it. So I will start that. And is that it? Yeah, I'm in my mom's library, which is really beautiful, and this is my Grammy's chair. We inherited it and it is very comfortable, so I think this might be my reading chair while I'm here. All right, I'm going to finish my little tasks, finish Bliss Montage. We might go to Trader Joe's and I'm gonna read. So this is gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day. Okay, so I'll show you around this little room and then see ya. Okay? I have had this in my room since I was a baby and I love it so much. That's my next read.
Music's my favorite thing. How dare you speak? Can't run if my knees are weak. Blow my mind to pieces.
You have nothing to say? They're just looking at Louie like, what the hell? Are they your friends now? What's going on, Louie? Hi. We're gonna try and have this chat before the rain comes. The sky is black. So I am only on chapter like 4 of Belladonna, and that is simply because I fell asleep. not because of the book, but because of travel. I was really tired. Without any spoilers so far, what is going on is we follow a girl named Signa who, when she died, for whatever reason, there was like a poisoning that occurred at this big party and everybody died, and then Death came to like collect everybody, and he went to touch her soul, and he, instead of seeing like her past, which is what he's supposed to see, he sees her future, and he's like, but she doesn't have a future. So he leaves her, and then we fast forward, that was the prologue, and then we fast forward and she is now 19, being passed kind of from family member to family member, and all of them have had these horrible accidents and they just keep dying, and she cannot die. Like, she poisons herself, she tries all these different things, and some of them were accidents, but then she starts trying on purpose because Death comes to collect every time she's close to death, and then he's like, girl, stop doing this, I don't want to hang out with you. And so our adventure has just kind of started, I think. That was kind of just setting the scene, and so now she has been taken to Thorn Grove. It is where her cousin lived with her husband and her son and daughter, I guess, but she died, and the daughter is also sick, and she gets picked up by this moody, mysterious stable boy named Silas. And I don't know, I appreciate the vibes right now. It takes place in autumn. She's also very sheltered, so like all of her, like, the ways that she thinks she's supposed to behave comes from like this antiquated book on like how to be a lady and all this stuff. So like I said, the action has literally just started, but I appreciate a creepy house in autumn. Like, it's a big mansion thing, a mysterious moody boy, and Death that she can communicate with. So overall, great. And also just like, am I not in the best setting for it? It is so gloomy. Look at the sky out there. Yeah. I'm going to keep reading, okay? So thank you to all those who recommended it. It's 400 pages. I'm only on page 58. I'm only 15% of the way through. I'm on chapter 7, actually, my bad. That is when the action has started. So I will catch up later. Greetings. Okay, I finished Belladonna late last night. I caught a cold. I've tested multiple times. It's not COVID, but if I sound a little strained, that's why. What are my thoughts? Okay, so I will say that I read this in a way that I normally don't read these kinds of books. There are airplanes. I can't. This is the ambiance you're getting for this video. Why are you flying so low? So just because I'm traveling and my sleep schedule is funny, I ended up, usually I like to read books like this, like that are in the like 400 page range. I try to read them in like 2 sittings. Like, maybe I'll read a little bit during the day and then I'll just like bust it out and finish it that same night. But this one I actually broke it up and I read it kind of in like 3 or 4 different sittings, and so the book felt a little, I don't know, I felt like it didn't pull me in as much as I thought it would, but that also could simply be the fact that I'm just like traveling in a different state of mind than I usually am, so I'm not gonna knock the book for that. I did think you are very correct in that the setting is perfect for autumn. The way that it's described, the book kind of starts in autumn and then we kind of reach our major climax in winter, in like December. Yeah, I thought that the descriptions of things. Like, again, it's like this creepy manor you're trying to solve, this maybe murder mystery, there are ghosts, death is like personified, whatever. I very much appreciated the vibes. The only things that I didn't really like is that I felt like I didn't actually get to know a lot of the characters. I thought that the dialogue was a little not the best. I don't know how to explain it. I felt like she described the settings really well, but when it came to the actual like character work, I didn't actually feel super connected to them. I thought it was really strange how there is one particular character that has been wronged, and we're like, spoiler, trying to solve her murder, and she is actually initially shown to us as like an evil, not evil, but like a very angry spirit. And like, I get that because she's angry, right? Like, she maybe got murdered, but it just felt weird that like a person we're supposed to sympathize with so much is like terrorizing our main character. I will say there were a lot of twists in this book, but I didn't see maybe 2 of them. I like thought one, and then I thought, no, that can't be true, but it ended up being true. So she got me with like a little bit of the plot. I definitely figured out another bit of it really early, but overall I feel like I was feeling meh about the book. Like, I thought it was fine as like a young adult autumn-esque fantasy creepy house thing, okay? Like, it was fine, but I will say the way that part of it ended, ooh, I was supposed to look this up before I started talking to you. This is gonna be a series. I think the second one is already out, or it's gonna be out hopefully soon. I think it's called Foxglove. Editing Carrie here. It comes out August 23rd, 2023. The way that it ended made me really excited for the sequel. If it had ended differently, I think I would have not continued the series, because it, like I said, I just didn't connect with any of the characters. But the way that part of it ended, I'm so intrigued about how something's gonna work out, and yeah, there was like so I'm definitely gonna read the second one. The ending really saved the series for me, I think. I do though have an issue, and I wonder if we're gonna talk about it more, of like how she has to make a certain decision, and the way that she chooses it. She actually does it a couple times in the book. I hope that they like kind of delve into that deeper. I don't know, like, I'll put it down in the comments. I'll put a spoiler, I'll pin it, but let me know your thoughts if you've read this. Just check the comments, big spoiler warning there. And then just like my only other qualm with it is that other characters kept talking about how our main girl, whose name is Signa, how she's such a firecracker, and she's so like doesn't follow the rules, and she's so wild, and she's so amazing. Her actual actions throughout the book, she's like obsessed with trying to follow this rule book. She messes up, but like she really tries. I feel like she's really subdued. It's only kind of near the end when she really comes into her own and like is the firecracker that they all seem to see that she is already. I just thought that was a little annoying when it's like you have a girl that's acting like every other girl in the book, but for some reason, because she's the main character, everyone's like, oh my god, you're so unique. And it's like, but she's really not actually. So that was like another issue I had. But like I said, I think that the way that I almost feel like this is a really good prequel for the series to actually start. That's what I'm hoping it's gonna be. I am really excited for Foxglove. Anyway, that is what is going on. I also went into the city yesterday. I went bookstore hopping. Didn't buy anything because I have no room in my luggage, but if you want to check my Instagram, I put up a list of books that I took photos of so that I could put them on hold at the library later. And also I posted my Iceland trip, and it's sold out, so that's exciting. So next year we're gonna go to Japan, we're gonna go to Iceland. Of course I'm gonna vlog it for everybody. So stoked. And that leads me to thanking Rosetta Stone, who is going to help us not get lost in Japan. If you want to check the description box, there is a link down below. There is a special price going on for the lifetime subscription, which I highly recommend. You can switch between all of the languages that they offer. It is wonderful. So thank you so much to Rosetta Stone for sponsoring this. I will catch you guys later. I am filming a East Coast vlog on my main channel, so if you're interested in that. Have I been in focus at all this whole time? There are deer behind me. It's a very exciting backyard. But so anyway, Belladonna, those are my thoughts. Sort of a meh first book in a series. I really think that this should be maybe called a prequel. So yeah, very excited for Foxglove. I am going to go in the house immediately and figure out when it's coming out, and I will read it as soon as I can. So yes, we are also almost entering Bloodmarked season, so I'm gonna have to reread Legendborn because I forget everything other than the fact that I loved it. Yeah, so many great books still on the horizon. I'm so excited. So thank you for recommending Belladonna. Spoilers down below. I have thoughts for you. And thanks again to Rosetta Stone. So I will see you guys later. It is very cold outside, so I'm going in. And thank you for dealing with the noise, but that's nature for ya. So okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.
Is it just something